Soup's on. Charlotte Hansey is back in the kitchen making slow cooker beef fajita soup. I'm going to be honest, it's been really hard to concentrate for the last little bit because it smells so good, Charlotte. I knew you were coming today, and this is like the perfect recipe for today.
We haven't cooked together.
Snow. I've missed you.
I've missed you too, and I brought my Texas spatula and all the things, and I'm with my girl today.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I was excited that you were going to be cooking with me.
Well, this isn't really soup because, like, you've got chunks. I mean, this is a meal.
Like
this is really good.
When I go to a Mexican restaurant and if I want to order fajitas, I'm probably going to order steak fajitas, right?
Yes.
Over chicken.
Of course.
Any day.
Oh,
and
I love the steak.
That's what got me thinking about this soup. And it's cold and it's soup season, and I just wanted to come up with something different. Think of it kind of like chicken tortilla soup, but like the beef version, like with peppers. And so, yeah. So right now I've got 2 pounds of beef stew meat and a whole green bell pepper and an onion. And then now it's about to really smell good because I'm going to add 4 big cloves of garlic.
Yes, which I think
we've got to have
so
the fresh garlic. So I know this is a little extra work with a slow cooker, but you've got to just do this first because it just adds so much more flavor if you can brown everything.
Charlotte, I do it every single time. Every slow cooker recipe I have, I do the browning first.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to get this in the slow cooker.
Did you bring 2 slow cookers?
I did, because I've got one that's
you have one that's already done.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, here, you grab that. I'll hold.
I love your Texas spatula. I love it.
You know, it's become my sidekick, I think.
know. It's your like good little friend.
I even bought an extra just in case.
Just in case you need it. All right.
Okay, so that's your first step.
Okay.
And once that's browned and in there, smell that garlic,
yes,
doesn't it?
The garlic smells so good.
Then we're gonna add all of our yummy seasonings and our broth.
All right.
We're gonna do a whole box of beef broth. This is the lower sodium kind because I like to control the salt. So I like to do less salt on the broth. And this is a whole box. So many recipes I've noticed, they call for 3 cups. I hate that because there's 4 cups in here.
Right, and I just want to use the whole thing.
Just use the whole thing. So I wanted to not have any waste with this. So we're going to have a whole 32-ounce box of our beef broth. You can also use the stock.
I was just going to say, so I like more salt, and so I use the stock.
Go for it.
Because doesn't it have more salt in the stock?
I think so. Yeah. And it's a richer taste. You can use either
I like the stock.
Then we're going to do 1 can of just regular old diced tomatoes. Because even though you're not going to have like tomatoes on your beef fajitas, we've got to make it soupy.
Right, you want it a little soupy.
Yeah,
all right.
So we're gonna have that in there. And then we're gonna add, this is about a cup of frozen corn, or you can use a can of corn.
Okay.
You just gotta get some corn in there. You wanna add some bulk to it. Whoop, there we go. And then we're gonna add our seasonings.
All right, ooh, what are we using in here?
We've got chili powder.
Okay.
Lots of chili powder. I kind of looked to see what I would use on a beef fajita like marinade.
Right. Okay.
And these are the seasonings I would use anyway. And then we've got some paprika. And we've got cumin. You can't have anything Tex-Mex without cumin. Am I right?
I so love it. I was just in Texas with my mom.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Tex-Mex is it's a different thing. It's different than Mexican.
Yes. And restaurants here that say they're Tex-Mex, I don't know.
They're not.
I don't know. I just have to make it at home.
Well, they're not.
So we've got garlic powder and onion powder. Okay. So we're adding a little bit more of that garlic powder, even though we've got fresh garlic, and it kind of just intensifies everything. It does. Just makes it so good. And then we need a little bit of a kick.
Shunk.
So we're going to add a little bit of cayenne.
Love it.
Start small because you can always add the spice. More. Same with salt. You can always add the spice, add the salt later. So you want to go easy. But this is a big pot of soup. So this is about 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Okay.
So not too bad. So we're going to
And then you mix all that in.
Mix all that in. And then we're going to add.
Is it all that together that smells so good?
Yes.
I mean, because the whole studio smells so good.
Yeah.
All right, and that's what we're slow cooking.
Got to do a little salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Okay, so we're going to put the lid on that. How long are we cooking that?
We're going to go, if you want to go high, about 3 or 4 hours, and then low for.
That's not that long.
It's not. You can do this pretty quick.
Okay, so we're cooking this, and when we come back after the break, we're going to top it, and I'm going to just say there's going to be tortillas involved. Mm-hmm. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we got to dip it.
Okay,
got to dip it.
Brian, we're not done with this.
No, we're not.
Okay. All right, we're back in the kitchen with Charlotte Hansey. She just showed us how to make the fajita soup, and now we're gonna top it.
Yes, let's serve this up.
Okay. Well, you put me in charge of the avocado.
Yes, you're doing a good job over
which
there.
I happen to be pretty good at.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this in a bowl here. You could see it just,
That's the finished product shot.
The
and
meat
it's
gets
so gorgeous.
tender and yummy.
Oh, look how beautiful.
And it's just delicious. Now, there's lots of different things you can do. You could do shredded cheddar cheese. I mean, you can't have fajitas without cheese. Did you notice that here?
I would never.
In Texas,
dream of it.
They give you the big old mound of cheddar cheese with your
yeah.
fajitas.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got cheddar cheese. You can do some sour cream.
I want all the things.
A little cilantro.
Of course.
Fresh cilantro. Oops. And then diced avocado.
Yeah.
You can put that on there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And then you can't have soup and not have something to dip in the soup, right? Bread, crackers, whatever it is.
Yeah, but you're going crazy with the stuff that I love.
So these are
This is way Tex-Mex.
These are those tortillas that you can cook. And let's see, let's turn this up.
A little avocado.
So these are the raw tortillas. I don't know if you've seen them in the store, but they're the raw flour tortillas that you can cook.
It's almost the only way to go, Charlotte.
Okay. And then
I'm gonna throw this away. There we go.
Cook these up.
These are the best way to do
They're
it.
so good.
Do you
And
do it
then,
here?
yeah.
I usually do it in a pan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at this guy.
Yeah. And then
All right, so you get that crazy.
Yeah.
All right, is this
so
the
it's
highest?
Not getting as hot as I want it to get.
Okay, but it's trying.
But it really, honestly, you could cook these up in like 30 seconds usually if it's really nice and hot. And then we butter them.
Oh yeah.
And then we dip them in the soup.
Okay,
And
I'm just
it
gonna
is
have to
just
taste.
so good. So taste the soup and I'll cook these tortillas up.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
Charlotte, the flavor and that meat just falls apart.
Yeah, it's totally gets so tender. I love beef stew meat because it's already cut up for you. You can just throw it in your
Charlotte,
soup.
This is so amazing. It's making your family happy, and you can have it for like 3 days in a row.
Yeah, and you've got to have the tortillas with it.
No, you have to have the tortillas with it.
And
And
you
I
dip
love that she
them.
pulled out the butter. Look at it.
Oh,
I went
yeah.
totally crazy on the avocado.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
great avocado.
There's never too much avocado.
Charlotte, this is
Or
such
cheese.
a, and you made this up?
Yes.
This recipe is so delicious. You have to have it. This is going to be on our website. And in a second, I'm going to get that tortilla and I'm going to get it bananas with it.
Yep.
abc4.com/GTU for today's recipe. This is the perfect time of year to have it. charlotteshares.blog.
Yep.
She's on Instagram, charlotte.shares. Charlotte, you made our day with this today. This is so amazing. And I loved it that you did the whole topper segment.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get in here with me here in a second and do
Yeah,
this.
we're going to get in there.
Charlotte, thank you. My Texas
I
girl.
love being here.